Morning everyone, and welcome to day 3. And after a very wet from yesterday lunchtime basically until last night, we've got blue skies again today, and it's threatening to be quite a warm, nice day. So hopefully that'll be much better and much drier. We were pretty wet yesterday. Just don't know if you're picking that up, guys, but there is a deer there, just in the grass there, having a look, making sure we're minding our own business. A good thing her ladyship didn't see it, which was good. So today's agenda, a little bit more relaxed than yesterday. Yesterday was a bit full throttle. I'll talk about that in a minute, but it is just about 5:15, which is ridiculous really to be up whilst on holiday. However, so I've let both dogs out, and then Ralph's gone in with Julia and I'm out with her, which is a normal routine anyway, so try to stick to that. I don't mind being up early anyway, to be fair. I'm a very nocturnal creature. So I'm going to get back, probably be out with her for about half hour or so. I'll get back. There's not much tidying up to do really, but anything that needs to be done, get it done. And then I'm hoping James and Julia will be up around 7ish, and then we'll take both dogs to the dog park, which isn't far off. We found a little cut through yesterday to get to it, so we'll take you with us on that. Now I've said it, I think on the day 1 vlog, that the dog park here, or the one we found, which is close to us, is amazing. It's absolutely huge, and it's all fenced in, and it's Azra and Ralph are pretty good in there. I'm trying to think of the right words to use, but when I take Azra out as I am now, I never take her off the lead. She only needs to see something and she bolts. And her recall, if there's one thing I hate about the training that we did when she was a puppy, was that the recall was never really perfected. In a dog park, she always seems to come back alright, but I guarantee if we were out without the confines of fences, she would be a nightmare. Anyway, so we will take you along with that, show you in there properly, because we only sort of did a little bit of a snippet when we were in there. So we went that way yesterday, so we're going to go this way today. Azra, come on. So yeah, once dog park's done, I think there's a deer or something down this path as well. I don't know if that's coming out on the camera. It's definitely, yeah, it just walks across. I think Azra just saw it as well. So we'll have a look, see. Oh, there's a few. Yeah. See if we can pick them up in the woods. Hopefully they'll be keeping an eye on us from a distance. Anyway, right, so later this morning we've got the boats on the boating lake. Thank God that it was today and not yesterday, because it was wet yesterday and it would have been no fun at all. Now I'm going to do a live a little bit later. I don't know if you're picking up the deers in the woods there. They are going into the longer grass, so probably not coming out that well. No, they've sort of gone into the long grass, so that's a shame. But it's because of the dog as well. They don't like the dog, and these are not, behind here, these are not the dog lodges, so they are probably not as used to the dogs. A couple of sneezes then from Azra. Yeah, so going out on the electric boat, I have got a live set up. I don't know how that's going to go or how long it'll go on for. See how it goes. And then this afternoon, probably go swimming. Might take my phone in there, but not on the slides, as I said in the vlog that's coming out later on. We went swimming yesterday afternoon, and I went on the, I think it was called the Twister, and my god, I smacked my arm on the side of this slide so hard. It was so fast and so steep. For you adrenaline junkies, great slide, and I'm pleased I did it the once, and I think James is as well. Whether James will do it again is up to him, but by god, I smacked my arm hard, and it really hurt. Even now it's really hurting. So yeah, gonna give that one a miss, that particular side. Anyway, I might take my phone in there so you can sort of get a bit of an idea of what goes on in there and what have you, but we'll just have to wait and see how it goes. Got to be a bit careful about recording in there as well, for obvious reasons. So yeah, we'll see what I can and can't do with that. And then we've got dinner at Hucks, Hucks, the American bar and steakhouse. Looking forward to that. I wanted to do it last year, obviously never got the opportunity, so looking forward to doing it. Here does look really good. It's always busy when you go past there, so looking forward to that. And then James chose, he could have done table tennis, badminton, but he chose pickleball. Now I'm interested to see exactly how it's going to go later, but from what I can see, it looks like it's a cross between tennis and badminton. So it looks like it's bigger bats than badminton, but of a tennis ball sized ball. So yeah, we'll see what that is about when we get there. This morning as well, on this walk, I will go sort of up to the plaza, because yesterday on day 2 vlog, which comes out later, I didn't really go up there. This is a Segway track which we'll be doing tomorrow. Just in there. So that little cut through sort of cut off the corner, and what I'm going to do this morning is I'm going to go up to the plaza, and then instead of going back past the waterfront, and excuse me, I called it the beachfront yesterday, it is the waterfront, going to go up there, but we'll do that in a minute after I've just had a quick walk round the plaza, and we'll see where that goes, because Julie seems to think he'll get us back to the lodge quicker from here, so we'll have a look at that. I think we've established that nowhere really is that far away, to be honest with you. Anyway, we'll have a look at that in due course. Right, so saw most of this yesterday, but then again that's the waterfront up there. Boats I will be going out later. Although it's warmer today, or supposedly warmer today, there's still a bit of a wind, which I'm sure is coming out on the camera. But hopefully the wind sort of dies down a little bit. That'll be nice once the sun comes out, which it's supposed to, as I say. So, right, okay, so into another one of the cycle parks. Quite a few bikes left in here overnight. I think you can ride your bikes when you've had a drink, can't you? Might not be safe to. I'm only kidding. People probably just left them there and walk back to their lodges. So I've not actually been in there yet, although Julia has. But up there, and I'll keep going until I can't with the dog, is the sort of supermarket. Up there, just for your reference, is how you get back to the car park. Quite a steep hill, that one, I will warn you. So directly in front is the sports cafe where we had our meal on the first night. That was really nice, as I've mentioned. And then you've got the park market just up there, which is a supermarket. Little kiddie play area here. Then we'll walk back round. So as I say, just be aware guys, that is quite a steep ramp up to your cars, so prepare yourself for that. Okay, so we're going to go up these steps here. So that's the entrance to the plaza, where again you can get into the sporting bit, the indoor sporting bits. There's a clothes shop there, another Starbucks here, nice little watering bit, and quite a few ducks in there. So yeah, that's just my little apology from yesterday when I did the full tour, as I described it on the day 2 vlog, which, as I said, comes out later. Also, incidentally, the lodge walk around comes out today as well. I'm saying today because this vlog that you're watching now will be coming out tomorrow, so apologies. Both vlogs will be out by the time this goes live on YouTube. So, good morning ducks. Morning. Sorry. So we're now going to go up that ramp to see exactly what's what up there, just to appease Julia. Azra. This way. Azra, this way. Good girl. Okay. So there are no signs going up this way other than Maple, which is where we are based. So it just depends on how quickly we get to the lodge. Not come this way before, so we'll see. I'm not sure if we drove in this way. I think we did actually drive in this way. So you've got a nice little picnic area here. again, coming this way, as I've mentioned before, everything sort of activity wise and sort of restaurant wise and what have you seems to be in the bottom of the bowl, and the lodges seem to be sort of on the higher ground. Whether that's been done on purpose or strategically, don't know. Path down there, don't know where that goes, probably goes around the other side of the lake, I would imagine. So we are in 770, so we're going to continue up. There's just some more lodges here. Come on, Ezra. Right, bear with me guys, I'll be back. Okay, so Ezra's got that out of the way, so that's good. A bit worried yesterday, and it sounds a bit gross to talk about it, but she'd gone to the toilet before we left home on Monday, and she didn't go again until yesterday, as in number 2. But she don't like her. Normally she does at least 2 or 3 a day. Maybe it's just all the excitement. Okay, so again we're in 770, so we're going to continue on. I wouldn't say my first reaction is that this is any quicker coming this way, to be honest, and it feels a lot more hilly. So I will report back to Julia that I've tried it as per her instruction, but I don't think there's much in it, to be honest with you. And the reason I don't think there's much in it is because we're on the roads, whereas with the paths they obviously cut through, don't they? So, but at least I said I've done it. I don't know quite what the phrase is. Is it a happy husband is a happy wife, or a happy wife is a happy husband? Whichever way. Anything for a quiet life. Okay, so we are still coming around. I suppose you're getting to see quite a few of the lodges. Now you've got sort of different styles. Even here you've got the wooden style there, and then sort of the brick sort of there. So you have got sort of the 2 different styles of lodges. I'll probably walk past a zillion bins whilst I've been talking, and I need to get rid of a bag, so if I do stop you'll know why. So I think when you're booking it, I don't know whether it's easy enough to work out whether there's steps or not. I'd have to look at the booking to see whether they sort of point that out, if there's steps for your particular lodge that you're looking at or not. Because of course you can, at premium, book I want to say chalet, the lodge that you want, if you want to. So I would imagine it's got to say whether there's steps or not. But no, I'd have to have a look at that. Comments in the box. Right, so that's back down to the waterfront that way, which is where we've come up. We're now on the sort of path that I know exactly where we are. Right, so let's just get rid of your general waste. Perfect. Okay. So, yeah, not much in it. I don't think, maybe slightly quicker, don't know. Didn't feel any quicker when I was doing it, but then possibly when you don't know where you're going, you don't know how long it's going to take, you never quite know. But yes, as long as it is short, I think, to be honest. So straight in front, we're not going there now, but straight in front, sort of into that sort of foresty area, is where sort of the dog park is, and the cut through is just there, which I'll show you later when we go out. Proper old phone boxes here. I think these are not phones, they are emergency. Oh yeah, you got a help point there, emergency and information. The phone is currently out of order. Well, I don't think anyone really cares about that, do they? Because most people have a mobile phone. At least if you've got an emergency, you can press the button and you can get through to someone. So that's the main thing, isn't it? So we're almost back at our lodge. Asher knows where we're going, and we will go out a little bit later to the dog park, show you that, and then we'll carry on with the day. So we'll catch up soon, guys. So that is where we came from this morning. So the lodge is over there, and we are going up there. Just going to let these joggers come past as well. No. You don't have to get involved. So yeah, as I was saying in the earlier video, we found a little cut through which sort of cuts off the corner, which is good. We have got Ralph in tow today as well, as well as the rest of the team. A deer down there. Hopefully, oh, there's two down there. Azra has seen them. They're minding their own business, Azra. Why don't you mind yours? It's their home, not yours. This is the path we found yesterday. Come on, leave them alone. One thing Julie and I did notice yesterday, in this particular corner of the park, is that way which is basically looks like the fence line, you can distinctly hear the drone of the M1. And it isn't that far. I think from the time you come out of Centre Parcs to the M1, if it's 5 minutes, it's not far at all. So you can distinctly hear the drone in the distance over there, but you can't hear it from the lodge. It's just when you're right in this corner you can hear it. So this here is the corner of the dog park. We're going to walk up here. Now if we're lucky, we'll be the only ones in here. If we're unlucky, we won't. So let's keep our fingers crossed. It's looking positive at the minute. And we'll do a couple of laps like we did yesterday before breakfast, so you can just see the size of it. So that's where we were coming from, so it's a bit of a walk round. This little cut through is perfect. Okay, so we're now going to be going in Spring Gate. Right, Azra, sit, good girl. Oh, you're frothing at the mouth already, aren't you? Right, go on then, go play. Azra. Right, we'll do the laps this way. Azra, come on. Just waiting for Ralph to join us. And you're going to get a perspective of how big this is. Gives you some sort of idea, but you can't see the other end really, I don't think. So this is a good perspective. And the reason primarily I'm taking to here is because it is basically flat. The other two are behind us. Asher has decided to go into the middle, but this is what I was saying in the early video. She can please herself in here without any worry about her getting out, because she's loving it. Azra! Azra! Good girl. Come on. Come on. Good girl. Good girl. So still following the fence line. There are other walks out there. I think maybe sort of alongside the green fence line. Can't really see it from here, but maybe there is. We saw some people and heard some people, so there must be some. Where's Ralph? Wait, is Ralph with you? Okay. Come. Azra? 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 Azra, let's go. Good girl. Azra's just pleasing herself. Well, I'll carry on the tour and maybe she'll catch us up. This is because Julia is split off and she always wants to make sure everyone's okay. Bird box there. So we're now back to the other corner where we came from. Sounds like a horse coming. Good girl. Come on. Good girl. James over there. I've lost Julia somewhere. Oh, she's down there. You keeping up? You keeping up? Good girl. You can go for another lap, yeah? Come on then, Azra, let's do another lap. Azra? 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 Come on, good girl. Come on, we're doing another lap. Come on. So to give you an idea, and I'm not sure you're going to pick them up, but Julia is through there, through the trees, right in the other corner, over there. Azra's going back to investigate, because she's wondering where they are. Now she's walking through the middle, but all the time she can see where we are. You coming this way? You coming? Come on! Come on! As I said earlier on, guys, at times her recall isn't very good, which is why I don't normally let her off the lead when we're out, not within an enclosed situation. But the reason this has happened, as I say, is because we've splintered off a little bit, unfortunately, which is a shame. But she's quite happy. Azra! Come on! Come on! Come on! Good girl, let's go! Let's go! Azra, come on! Good girl, come on! We'll catch them up. Or are you just cutting the corner to be lazy? In a minute you'll see Azra, instead of doing the perimeter, she's just been a lazy dog and walked straight through the middle, and then she looks back as if butter wouldn't melt. Look at her. Yeah. Azra, up here, come on, come on. There you go, I told you we'd find them, we'd catch them up. Azra, this way. Azra. Yes, we've almost done 2 laps.
I know.
Was Ralph not feeling it?
Well, Ralph has been sniffing things and digging and having fun.
So hopefully that gives you an idea of how big the dog park is. It's, I must say, totally unexpected, the size of it, but it's absolutely perfect to let the dogs blow up a bit of steam, because obviously you can't take the dogs everywhere, so sometimes you do have to leave them back at their lodge. And you know, we've been going out and they've been fast asleep most of the day, so it's brilliant. Right guys, we'll catch up later on. So Julia is driving us on the electric boat, remember, opposite. I think you need to be reversing.
I know, but I didn't need to reverse into the reeds.
Okay.
So.
You're going towards the reeds again. That's it. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord we're off. Considering I've got to do a live stream in a minute as well. James, can you hold the camera? You can control that. It is playing. the side here. Taking the volume.
And the duck comes
I'm trying to see them. Huh? Oh, well, you're not going to see the swans there, are you? What did you go and get glasses? I can't see any of this one.
Look. Huge fish.
Yeah, good. Yes, I heard you, yeah. on about the building. That's the pancake house. Yeah, tomorrow. Tomorrow. Yeah, there's this one from the signature store. They're really close to people. They've got no concern. Alright, okay. I'll speak to you later, okay? Yeah, good. Okay, right, I'll speak to you later. Bye.
Turn it off.
Yeah.
She's certainly been a busy lady. Reckon there must be at least 10 there. How many? 15.